Hello, hello, hello. Welcome and happy Wednesday. Hope everybody is doing well today. We've had a lot of rain here. It's been crazy. We made up for all the rain that I thought we were going to get this winter. I think we did in the last couple of days. I actually am really excited to share this project with you. I actually was having so much fun with it that I made 3 things. So hopefully you'll find something that will inspire you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just about to switch over the camera view. But before I do that, I will tell you a couple of just kind of housekeeping things. Right now there is a very big, very awesome sale going on at on the Brutus Monroe site. So make sure you check that out. Hi, Michelle. And I see Kelly. Hi, Kelly. So make sure you check out the Memorial Day sale because tons of stuff is on sale. So far, almost everything I've checked on has been on sale. So definitely worth checking that out. One of the things that I noticed on the Memorial Day sale is this die set. This is called Build a Butterfly. I'm showing you it on paper because the one that I have is a sample that I received before it was released. So mine doesn't have this little insert.
How are you doing?
Who said that?
Kathy?
Hi, Kathy. Thanks for joining today. So you can see it makes these 2 beautiful butterflies. And you can see all of these amazing dies that you get. I'm going to show you what the set looks like. So this is what it looks like when it's not cut out yet.
Jackie says hi.
Hi, Jackie. How are you? So you've got the pieces for both. You just either can fold your paper over or you can cut it out twice, whatever you want to do. And then, of course, you've got the body for the butterfly. But when you cut it out, this is all one piece. So when you cut this out, you get all of these little pieces. Now, we're not going to be making butterflies today, but we are going to use this die. We're actually going to use this die to create 3 different cards. One of them I actually created ahead of time, but I'll show you what I did on that. And then we'll do 2 others. And they're fairly simple, but I think they're really fun. So I like looking at dies more than one way. I am all about getting as much mileage out of my scrapbooking supplies as I can. And this is one of those sets where there's just so much to it that you can do a ton with it. I'm going to show you, I have a little bowl full of some of the pieces. And like I said, this is only this one. I didn't even incorporate these ones. That would give us even that much more. I think it would overwhelm me today, but definitely play with them. It's a good rainy day activity. I told you it's been raining here in Texas. So last night I was just playing with my dies. So you can do all kinds of things. These are the wings. We are going to use a piece similar to this for one of our cards. But look at all these pieces. And then you get all of the little circles too. And we're going to use some of everything, I think. Except maybe the great big ones. These would be awesome for a scrapbook layout. So let me just get started on the first project.
Maybe you're gonna make her buy that die.
You know what, Candy? I think you're going to want it after this because I am telling you what, I think it's pretty fun. It's on sale for, I think it's like $4. Check it out. I don't quote me on that for sure, but I know it's super, super reduced. So let's start out with this one. Darren says it's $4, so he is in the know.
Michelle says great color choices.
Oh, thanks, Michelle. So for this card, we're just going to make a little mini slimline. And first off, I'm just going to go ahead and, you know how I am. I like to get all the pieces I can out of my way as I go.
Candy said she's put in her card 3 times.
Oh, Candy, I hope that you are convinced after this because I'm telling you what, I only made 3 cards, but I could see the potential for so many more. I just, I'm only trying to make this fit into an hour. And I only had so much time to work on it last night. Otherwise, I think I could have come up with several more. All right. So we've got that on there. So the purple piece is, let's see, 1, 2, 3 inches across. So I would say the black one is like 2 7/8. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make a little border going up the side. So I'll start with this purple, and I will be using my Barely Art glue like crazy today.
All the papers in the collection link.
Okay, Darren, thank you, Darren. Darren, I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you for moderating, and thank you. He is adding a link that will have everything that I use in it, all in one spot. One-stop shopping. Okay, so now we'll add this orange. So all the cardstock colors are there, all of the everything, everything that I could think of. We'll add that one. Let's see, how close do I want those? Maybe I'll make it a little closer. Oops, I kind of moved it as I glued it. I'm trying to line it up right with the edge of that black paper. I think I might do better if I do it this way so I can see just a little better. And we'll do this one maybe right here. The only thing that scares me about using the liquid glue is I can't reposition it as easily. It's not quite as forgiving, but I think we'll be okay. Already, I even like that, honestly. Throw a sentiment right there, and honestly, I think that's cool all by itself. But we are going to go further on that. We're going to take our design all the way across. And this one is the simplest card that I made. Is simplest a word, or is it the most simple? I think it might be the most simple. I will apologize to any English majors out there. All right, I can't move that, so we're just gonna love it anyway. We're gonna love our imperfections today. Okay, so we've got that part going on. Now we're going to add another layer. So we will add the insides to this. And like I said, I think that's cool all by itself, but let's take it a little bit further than that. I like it too, Michelle. Just fun and easy. And it's kind of a dramatic set. I don't know. I kind of like the boho, bright, vibrant flavor to it. You can see it's coming together really fast too. Like I said, this is the most simple one. The next one's a little bit fussier, but I think that you will like it. It's my favorite of the three, I think. The other one that I already put together is pretty cool too. And like I said, if I had had more time, I would have probably been able to create several more, but I think, oh, I should let you know, I cut this die out, I think 6 times and had plenty for everything I needed. Which was a full sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I cut it in half, cut it 3 times from each side, if that makes sense. All right, so now we just need a sentiment, and I'm going to use, I believe these are on sale as well, didn't you say, Darren?
Yes.
These are the Christopher Sentiments. This set, I'm telling you now, if you don't already have it, you definitely need it. If that's the only thing you bought on the sale, it would be worth your while. So make sure that you take advantage of that. If you do not have the Christopher sentiments, you definitely need those. So I think let's put it on our card base. And then we'll maybe pop up our sentiment on that. And I may go back to this and add a few more things. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how long it takes us to do our next card. But all those little dots are perfect for embellishing. Let's see if I can get this somewhat centered on my base. That looks pretty good. I think we're going to call that good. Or close enough, right? All right. Just trying to decide if I want to stick that on or if I want to wait and see. No, I like it that way. Okay. So I'm going to just cut a few of my foam adhesive pieces. Actually, you know what? I have some mini ones. Let's use those. Oh, the little foam squares are also on sale. I'm telling you, I didn't see a lot that wasn't on. And just in case you didn't know, I will tell you because I use it all the time. Because I swear sales always hit me when I don't have money. Of course, I always feel like I don't have money. You know how that goes. But Afterpay is a great option if you want to break it down into 4, I think it is, monthly payments. And it's a really easy method to use. 4.
Twice a month.
Oh, it is 4. Okay, so yep, twice a month. So every 2 weeks. Okay, finally done wrestling with that. Let's kind of make sure it's fairly centered. I think I like it right about there. And there we have it. And we'll see if we want to add more to that in a minute. So we are going to make just an A2 card with this one. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to add the circle. This is from the Circle Foundation dies, which guess what? This may come as a shock. They are also on sale. Did you hear my dog? My dog wanted you to know that they're on sale too. It was like he was barking in agreement. That was hilarious. Good timing, buddy. All right. So I'm just going to stick this on and then we'll trim the excess off. Am I missing any questions or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Sorry, guys. You guys are kind of quiet. I always worry that I'm talking too much. All right. Let me check something. I kind of want to have some idea. I think we'll put it about right. About right there. So now we've got some excess we need to trim off. That is not going to be a perfect circle, and that's okay. All right, where is my trimmer? There it is. Sorry, I don't know if you can even see me. Let me see if I can move a little bit. I'm just lining it up in my trimmer. I've got to line it up at the bottom. Sorry if you can't see it. Oh, good. Okay. So now we've got this as our base to work with. And then all of these little guys that I didn't use on the last one, I'm just going to throw them right back in my little box. I don't typically cut this many out of something, but for this, of course I did. If I were just cutting a few out, I'd just stick these in the back of my dies envelope. But like I said, there's a few more there than I usually do. Okay, so now Let's add this to our card, our mat. I do like to mat my cards. I just think they look so nice and finished. All right, I'll put that on our Lagoon cardstock. All right, that's pretty close. So now, I didn't show you Christopher's sentiments. So I cut mine down a little bit because I wanted it to fit in my storage envelope. But you've got celebrate, you've got smile, you've got happy and birthday, you've got hugs, you've got hi, and you've got joy. I think I said thanks, but if I didn't, it also has thanks.
Tina says hi.
Hi, Tina. How are you? Thanks for joining. Okay, so it's not going to matter that some of these are going to come off because we're going to do what we did with this piece and we're just going to cut them right off. So I'm just we're going to see how it works to just follow the curve, but we may have to just fudge a little bit. That's half the fun of crafting though, right?
She says she's doing good, thanks.
Glad to hear it, Tina. Back to blue again. Okay, so we've got the basic foundation going on. Now we can add some more to it. Get those out of our way. I'm just gonna throw those right back in my bowl. So now you've got these little ones that look like eyeballs, which there you go. There's another way you can use them. They also would work for petals. They would work, hey, they would work for butterflies, right? There's a novel idea. But see, I'm just showing you, I mean, seriously, how easy is that? So for these, we're going to add these to the insides of our little, I don't know what we're calling these, our design. And they only go one way, so they're not perfectly symmetrical. So look how fun that is. We're getting a design going on and we are not even close to done on that yet. Now we'll add a fun little dot in there. I think we'll do, let's see, we'll do purple here. I'm kind of trying to put the circle kind of just up, I guess, from the point. I don't think it matters if they're a little bit different, but now let's do orange. So we've got kind of a fancy thing going on there, but we're not done yet. Let's add another layer. There's a smaller version of our little dot. So we'll do an orange one here and here. We'll add our turquoise ones here. All right, but we are not done quite yet on that one. So now is when we want to get some of our fun little dots. I'm just going to use the lid to kind of put some of the bigger pieces on there so I can get to the little guys. And the range in sizes of the little circles that come out with this die are awesome. You got every size you could possibly need. In fact, I'll show you the other card that I already made just so you can kind of see the range. You've got all these little teeny tiny ones, and then you've got them all the way up to this size. I'll show you how I did this in just a minute, but can you see? Are you seeing some possibilities? This set is awesome. Okay, so let's do some little turquoise ones. And I want to kind of get a variety of sizes. We'll just kind of do a graduating. Kind of just whatever I'm getting on my finger. Where's my detail grabber? I got it out. Got it out, and then I probably covered it up with something. There we go.
Michelle says, wowza.
Isn't this fun, Michelle?
You're so creative.
I'm telling you, it's very therapeutic. Especially, I have never done like those diamond dots, but I would imagine that this is kind of similar. I'm not doing them all exactly the same. I'm sure I'm getting a variety here. And I don't think we need any hair or hair because obviously those would be off the paper. So let's just go ahead and glue those. And then if we wanted to, we could do more dots in here. I don't know that we will, we'll see. I do have a couple of options when it comes to the sentiment. So I've got the blue. Blue is going to be better, I think. Yeah, we might want to do a few around, but let's first get the ones that we have adhered. Again, Fairly Art glue dries clear, so thank heavens. All right, so now let's go ahead and get our sentiment on there. Oh, we need to first, let's trim this down. It'd be great, but we need to have it just a little smaller. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, I want to trim it all the way up to the mat. So I'm just going to give these one more little push just to make sure I don't lose any. Make sure we got everything in there okay. Hopefully we got through all the layers without any trouble yet. Nothing too serious. All right. So now we've got that all cut out. And I do want to point out, I am using the cut and pre-scored card bases. They do come in the 6x6 size, which I used here, and A2, and I believe we have some slimline ones. I don't know if we have mini ones. I didn't look, but I think we may want to add some dots to this guy. But for now, let's finish this one. Okay, so now we just need to add our sentiment. Oops, probably should put it right side up. Yay! Okay, so we'll add our sentiment. I think we'll put him right there. And then let's add a few more dots here and there. Let's see where we want them. I think this one needs to stay fairly small. I think we're just adding maybe just a couple randos, you know? See what we got in here. Okay, so let's...
Joining late. These are beautiful.
Oh, Jessica, thank you. How are you today?
That's how we used to make them.
Jessica, these are made with the dies from the Build a Butterfly die set. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this really quick in a minute.
Gotta go to dinner, so watch the rest later.
Who said that?
Candy.
Candy, have a good dinner. Thanks for watching. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that it's too much with the dots on the bottom?
This said what? That's genius.
Who said that?
Jessica.
Ah, thanks, Jessica.
So we're on sale.
Jessica, they are on like a major sale right now. So go check out the Memorial Day sale because they are cheap. I'm kind of liking the dots. What do you guys think? Care to weigh in, Darren?
What?
The dots at the bottom on the circle?
I like them.
I like them too. I think we'll stay with them. All right, so this one I didn't attach these yet. So let's just add a couple of these and then I'll show you how to do that last little bit and then I'll turn you loose. Almost got it. One more. All right, that one is done. And another thing you can do with these little dots that's just simple is you can just take glossy accents and you can just add. So I'm just going to add a little bit of pizzazz to some of these. And then you have basically your own little enamel dots. Super simple. Oops, just don't miss the paper like I did. See, it's just a simple, easy way to add a little bit more. It's always fun to add a little bit more. I'm just going to scooch that off, that extra, while it's wet. There we go. Okay. All right, so we've got those, and then I told you I would show you how I did this little bit right here, which was super simple. I'm going to show you, I can show you on the big ones actually. I probably have more of those anyway. So I just took, move that and not set it in the glossy accents. So I just took the different pieces and I kind of lined it up so that the second piece would the second circle would be centered inside of the second piece. Does that make sense? And then I just lined it up against the edge here. And I just kept going. You can just kind of line it up. You may have to just play with it a little bit. It may not be exactly lined up, but it's really, really user friendly. So I just did this using that smaller one, the one that is like, it's exactly the same shape. It's just shorter and smaller. And that's how I created this and this. I just had it go two different ways and cut it off like I did with the other things. All right, so let me go ahead and easy peasy, that's the best way. So let me just show you. This was, I told you I cut it out 6 times. And it gave me a whole container full. And I showed you the Christopher Sentiments. I also used the foundation dies. And I'm just going to show you the collection all together. I'll show you these dies one more time. So I didn't even use this one. So you could come up with a whole new slew of designs using this other one. What was that? Okay, I'm just putting the pin in the glue. Can you see them now? Well, I hope that maybe you were inspired to look at your dies a different way because, you know, this is just one die set. Think of all of the dies you have in your crafty stash and think of the different things you can make with them. And like I said, this is a really good deal right now. I think it's like $4, so check it out. And I will check you out next week. Come and we will have a whole new project ready to go. In fact, I can tell you it will be using the new inspiration kit for next month. I think it's the first next month or next week, isn't it? Yep, it's the first. All right, I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.